Hello everybody, it's Keegan here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and today I'm bringing you guys another edition of Keegan's Movie Reviews once again. Now today's episode is going to be a lot different than the other episodes that I normally do. Instead of only talking about the movie, we're going to be talking about the theater going experience I've had with today's movie. But before we get that out of the way, let's just bring up what today's movie I'm going to be talking about today is, which today's film I'm talking about is the 1987 Western horror film Near Dark, co-written by Kathryn Bigelow and directed by Kathryn Bigelow, who is the same director of Zero Dark 30 and The Hurt Locker. And this film was originally released on October 2nd of 1987. And before we talk about the film itself, we're going to talk about my theater going experience this time. It's actually quite interesting, to say the least. Now, as most of you probably know, I finally unlocked the community tabs post on my channel yesterday. Finally, after being on this channel for 3 years, I finally unlocked it. But that's not the point here. So I posted a couple things on my community tabs yesterday. One of the things I posted was of me going to the movies at one of my local theaters. I didn't say what the film was exactly because the film I was going to go see I had no idea of what the movie I was going to see because, well, you see, the theater I went to was hosting a quote top secret 35 millimeter screening of a movie, but they didn't say reveal what the film was until the film played. However, they left two pieces of clues of the film. The first clue is that it was a horror movie, and the second one was an emoji clue that kind of gave out what the movie was, but I had no idea what the hell the emojis meant. So I decided out of curiosity to see what movie it was. To be honest, I thought it was going to be Tremors or something else, but I had no idea what those emojis meant. So I went to the movie yesterday evening, and it was very packed. It was almost sold out, and there was quite a few people. I actually got there early. It was asked that the people who were going to go to the movie come an hour early. So the event would start at 6, but the actual movie didn't start till 7:15. And I also got this really cool looking craft beer when I went to the movie. This is a brand new one, a Super 8 by Blindman Brewing, and it was some strong stuff. And this was actually, the picture on there was actually part of a short film I saw that played before the movie, which was very cool. And yeah, I saw the film in a 35 millimeter, and holy shit, it was awesome seeing this movie in 35 millimeter. And yeah, that was actually the first time I saw a movie in 35 millimeter. But yeah, I had a really good experience. But we'll get to more on the experience of the 35 millimeter later. But for right now, let's talk about the film itself. So Near Dark follows a man named Caleb, played by Adrian Passader, who is the son of a farmer. And one night, Caleb goes out for a drive and he meets a drifter named May, played by Jenny Wright. And he takes May out for a drive. And at one point, the sun starts to come up, and she begs Caleb to take her back to where he found her or something. But when she's about to leave the truck, she gives Caleb a kiss and bites him, which, spoiler alert, she's a vampire. And then Caleb becomes a vampire, and as he stumbles home back to his family's farm, he gets abducted by an RV, and the people in the RV turn out to be other vampires, including May. So he follows these groups of this group of people traveling around Texas, killing people and drinking their blood. But the problem is Caleb doesn't want to do any of that stuff, and he wants to remain normal. But that's not until his father tries to find him and bring him home. And Caleb is also in love with May. Well, this is a Kind of a love story, too, with vampires. No, not like Twilight. This was way before Twilight. Only this movie was better. And yeah, that's basically the storyline of the film in a nutshell. Now, this was a movie I've been wanting to check out for quite a while. It seemed like an interesting film. And I was very surprised that Catherine Bigelow directed this movie because, as most of you know, like I said earlier in the video, she would later go on to direct films like Zero Dark 30 and The Hurt Locker and a couple of other films. And yeah, I actually was very surprised by this movie. I loved it. It was even better than I thought it would be. And seeing it in theaters in 35 millimeter was one hell of an experience. You would have had to been there to experience it for yourself. But yeah, I love the movie. I love this movie. I really enjoyed it. And it's got a lot of action. It's got some good special effects. It's funny at times, and it's fairly gory, but not too gory. But it's kind of just your typical vampire movie. There. Not all that gory. Well, this one wasn't all that gory, but it had some really good special effects, especially when the vampires were exposed to sunlight and you see their skin burning. The practical effects for that looked really cool. And this movie also has the late Bill Paxton and Lance Henriksen in this movie too. And they were both members of the vampires. I think Lance Henriksen was the leader, or I think it was Bill Paxton's character. I can't remember. I think it was Lance Henriksen's character. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed the film, and seeing it in 35 millimeter was just awesome. I love seeing the screen flickering, the little cigarette burns, like the little circle in the corner of the screen where it signals it was time for the reels to be changed. That was just awesome. And yeah, this was an experience I will never forget. And I loved the movie too. It was awesome. It was even better than I thought it would be. I know this movie didn't do very well at the box office when the film came out back in 1987, but it has since then became a cult classic. And it's definitely a cult classic film for a reason. It's a damn good movie. Probably one of the best vampire movies ever made, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say. If you haven't seen Near Dark and you like vampire movies, I would highly recommend this one. It's a really great film, and just a damn good movie. I really enjoyed it, especially seeing it in theaters in 35 millimeter. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to add, so I'm going to give Near Dark an 8.5 out of 10. Well, that's about it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment below, subscribe for more videos like this, share the video with your friends, turn on notifications, and follow me on my other social medias. The links are in the description down below. And what are your thoughts on this movie? And have you ever seen a movie in 35 millimeter? Let me know in the comment section below. And the next movie review will be my 100th movie review. It'll be coming out sometime this week, so stay tuned for that one. But anyways, until next time, this is Keegan Shepard signing off. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys all have a great day. And until next time, this is Keegan Shepard signing off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out.